Back row ministry of the world premiere, Mr. Marty coming at you live and direct. How's everybody doing? Beautiful Thursday. NBA Finals. For those that have taken the time to watch, I don't know why. For those of us that watch the highlight and just read the feeds, will there be a comeback? That is rumor mill out there that this is the hoodwink for a comeback. ESPN is not really selling a comeback idea. They're really moved on to where will LeBron be sent, because none of these guys go where they want to. He will be sent somewhere. And Philly now, for some reason, has come back up. Now, remember now, I had a whole thing about Philly potentially beating LeBron James. Maybe we were reading that wrong. Maybe this whole push has been to get him to Philly. So let's throw Philly out there as possibility. I've had the Lakers as a possibility. And New York is still one of the possibilities that I have on the table. And it's the one that I'm pushing for, the New York move with this whole thing with Kawhi Leonard. That's the one I've been watching. But Philly is out there. Philly is a team that possibly could get LeBron along with Ben Simmons, you know, the what they call your boy, the process. You know, they could be the team to actually land LeBron James. So, finals, are they over? Friday they might get a win. A lot of people are saying get the brooms out. But we still see that theme of making the rest of the team look incompetent, which is the script. Making it as though LeBron just didn't have no help and he was just outmatched, and if he had some players on his team, yada, yada, yada. Same thing with LeBron every damn year. He never has anybody. When he left Miami, he left because he needed guys on his team, yet they were the #1 defense in the league in the East, destroying teams in the East. But then when they got to the finals, he didn't have no teammates. So we see the same thing with LeBron every damn year. Or when they want to move him, they really push this thing. They make players look stupid. Got J.R. Smith looking incompetent, like he doesn't know how to play basketball. I mean, it's just the same thing to get you to believe that LeBron is Michael Jordan. And we heard the same thing on ESPN today with the commentators on there. Yes, and you know, he's the greatest basketball player in the world. If that's the case, he should be winning every year. If that's the case, the rent shouldn't be a problem for him. He should just be moving past the rent. If that's the case, why the hell he care who on the team? He's the greatest basketball player in the world. But this is the subliminal messages that they try to hammer in your mind and then have you saying he's the greatest basketball player in the world, and you ain't got no goddamn proof to back it up. So this idea of the fake ass Jordan, I think the NBA just wanted LeBron to be Jordan too bad. When he isn't the guy they should have tried to push. I think down the road you'll get another great basketball player. Sometimes you get two. Remember we had Magic and Bird. You get two at the same time. But when you try to force the issue and force people to be something, it really never works out. So here you are with the same regurgitated idea over and over again. And after a while, people tune out. I mean, the finals, people aren't watching the finals like they did last year. So you lose money in the end. So LeBron will be moved. Will there be a sweep or comeback? Hey, possibly, because they might want to make more money. Comeback would let the Las Vegas Divas make a little bit more money. But right now, ESPN tends and seems to be moving away and more into the story of where LeBron will end. So now it's time for the script of, does he go to Philly? Does he go to New York? Does he go to L.A.? Those are the top 3 teams that I'm looking at. And there's one team I got in my mind, but it'll be a stretch. But I've been looking at this team for the past 2 years as a spot that LeBron parks at and wins those 3 titles. So when we get closer to that time, we'll talk about it. Back row ministry, finals are what they are. A bunch of BS and garbage, as we figured they would be. But this is what you got. And let me top it with this. Right now, the Golden State Warriors are dominating the Cleveland Cavaliers. It was a close game yesterday, but it's domination. Now, If Cleveland is allowed to come back, I don't want anybody to come over here and say that basketball is not scripted or rigged. At that point, you already know what we're talking about. At that point, it'd be just like wrestling with Hulk Hogan, and he'd get beat up the whole match, and he'd come and start breathing real hard to come back and win with one leg. If you believe that shit, you'll believe anything. And if you believe that Cleveland just comes back like that without any help from the NBA writers and scripters, you're a damn fool. You'll believe anything. You still probably believe in the boogeyman. But if they come back, you know it's a bunch of BS. You know it's a bunch of BS, and hey, you just bought into the bullshit. Mr. Moxley, Back Row Ministry, peace and hair grease.